Hi everyone, it's Laura from the County of Brant Public Library. I want to welcome you back to Let's Get Growing, and today our focus is on these beautiful, nifty, thrifty flower arrangements that you can make at home. Now today we're taking inspiration from an ebook that we have in our Hoopla collection, and it's called Decorate with Flowers by Holly Becker. It's a wonderful book, gives you step-by-step instructions for creating your own floral arrangements and craft projects using flowers, and they've got some really beautiful ones in there, so please go ahead to Hoopla and check it out before you continue watching this video, and I hope you enjoy. We're going to create two beautiful arrangements today, so let's head outside and pick our flowers. Okay, welcome to the garden. We've got a number of different things here that we could cut and bring in for an arrangement. So we have a whole bunch of these purple grape hyacinths. Since there are so many, that would be perfect to cut, and you just want to take the ones that are the best for your arrangement. Since there are so many, that won't be hard to do. Over here we've also got some beautiful tulips coming up in red and yellow. We've got a pink one there. Now these ones I forget the name of, let me know if you remember, but they come out as like a purple puffball, and they're actually part of the onion family, so they might be kind of neat to put in too. And you don't just have to use flowers, you could use any greenery that you see as well. So here, if you recognize this, it's a lavender plant, so it doesn't have the flowers yet, but the greenery smells great and it would look kind of neat in an arrangement too. So I'm going to cut a selection from the garden, and then we'll put them together. Alright, I'm back in from the garden now, and these are the flowers and plants that I've chosen for today. So let's go through from this end. We've got some pieces of lavender, again just the greenery, but they smell really nice. We have some narcissus. They're white on the outside with a little bit of yellow in the middle. Then we have two types of tulips here. There's a double tulip in red and yellow, and then a purple tulip, just a single one. This is from a chocolate vine, that's what they call it, and I thought it would be nice just for a bit of greenery to put in there. We've got some of those little grape hyacinths, and this was just coming up. It's from a bleeding heart. That's the one that has the little pink heart flowers coming off of it, and it's just the greenery. So I thought those would be quite nice. Now for containers, you can use anything you like. These are the two that I've gone with. So this one is actually a former solar light. The light stopped working, so I took it out. The light used to be in the top there, but as you can see, it makes a really interesting little vase, so we're going to use that one. And this one is actually a tiny old candy jar, so we'll just take off the lid for that one, and then you've got a perfect little vase. You can use anything you want, just make sure that you keep it clean. Now that we've got all our flowers inside, let's go over some of the materials that you'll need for this project. So you do need a good pair of scissors. If you have kids working on the project, any safety scissors work just as well. You're also going to need a selection of ribbons, if you choose to put some ribbon on there. You'll want a vase of your choice. Again, as I said, you can use any vase you want. It could be a children's toy, it could be a teacup. I've got a teacup right here that the saucer got broken, and I just put a potted plant in there. So you can use whatever you want, it's up to you. Just make sure it's cleaned out. I've pre-filled these with water, and that's really all you need for supplies, but if you want to be more decorative, you can add some crafty items in there too. So let's begin with this one. We're going to make a posy arrangement to go in here. So posy is just a smaller tied up arrangement. And I actually don't have a plan for what I'm going to make. I'm just going to see what I feel like. Now the book that we're following today does recommend that you pick a selection of both greenery and flowers. and also don't be stuck to one color palette. You can really mix it up. So I think since I've got a nice black container, I'm gonna go for a bright yellow ribbon to tie it up. And I feel like I would like to start with one of these bits of lavender. So to prepare this, I just need to cut off any of the leaves that are going to be going into the water. So let's do that. Now with your water, once you have your plants in there, you want to change it every day, every few days, just to keep it fresh. Don't put your arrangement next to any ripening fruit because it'll make your flowers go off quicker. And if you do have it by the window, you might notice your flowers bending towards the light, which might not be a problem. And then I think I'll go for a grape hyacinth as well. And you just want to make sure they're a similar height. So I'm going to actually cut off the bottom just like that at a 45-degree angle, and same for the lavender, 45-degree angle. So we've got purple and the green. What else do I want? I want one of those. Maybe. You can take your time and really be creative with whatever arrangement you feel like. I'm just not too sure. I think I'll go with the narcissus for now. So same thing. I'm just going to cut it at a 45-degree angle. And then with the ribbon, just tie it around nice and tight so that your flowers stay bundled together. I'm going to do a little bow, but you could just do a trailing ribbon, whatever you like. And it smells really good because of that lavender. So there you go, I've done a little bow, and I'm just going to stick it in, make sure that they are able to touch the water, and then you've just got a little bit of ribbon hanging out there with the flowers in the top. And this one's really neat because you see the reflections right through there. So you could put some flower petals in the bottom and have it just reflect out if you have something like this. Just keep in mind you'll have to change the water more because it will go a bit, I don't know, go off a bit quicker. So there's our first arrangement. You see how quick and easy that was? If you want to put together a gift for, obviously Mother's Day has passed, but if you have a birthday for someone coming up that you want to do this, you're very welcome to. Now this one, see I've got the water in there. This one's a bit wider, so I'm thinking of making more of an impact piece. And I think I'll make this the focus. Now with this one, we're not making a posy, so I don't need to tie it up. I'm just going to focus on cutting them so that they'll not stick out too far, but just sort of surround the top and really fill it up. So I'm going to cut this one quite short, right about there. Let's see. That'll do. And then once I have other flowers in here, it'll support it. So I think I'm going to do the red and yellow with some purple mixed in there, and then a bit of greenery. I'm even going to put in these narcissus since I cut them. Might as well. And if you don't like what you've done, just keep fiddling with it. Sometimes it just takes a few moments to get your artistic juices flowing and make it what you want it to be. So, get them all in there. Do you have any tips for keeping your water in your vases fresh? I always think about at the grocery store, if you buy flowers, or at a florist obviously, they will give you a little packet of some sort of nutrients to put in there. And I wondered if there's anything you can do at home that would keep your flowers fresh. I've heard of sugar. I'm not sure if that's true. I've never tried it. You can let me know in the comments if you have anything. So I'm just going to keep fiddling with it and arranging it, and I'll get back to you when I'm done, so give me a moment. Okay, I'm just putting the last few touches on here. Just going to fiddle with it a bit, just to get it how I want it. You might consider sort of alternating flowers, so I don't really want the white right next to each other. I kind of like it to be more mixed up. Another good rule is to clip 3 of a kind. 3 somehow looks a bit better than 2. That odd number really mixes well. And the greenery here adds some nice height, so you want to think about fullness. The shape you want it to be. This one's quite tall and slim. This one, since it is fuller, it's kind of nice to have a bit of height to it. So you can play around with that, but I think I'm pretty happy with it. So there you go. 2 beautiful arrangements. I want to thank you for watching today. Please check out www.brightlibrary.ca for more content, and be sure to check out Hoopla for the book Decorating with Flowers. I wanted to show you even my coworker Eleanor is enjoying these arrangements. Aren't you? She didn't stay for the project, but she wanted to come for the end. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.